Morning. Hello. Happy straw day. If you've got your straw, get bubbling already. If you're new here or watching on catch up, this is SOVT Wednesdays, also known as straw singing, when we utilize our back pressure of sound waves by sending them bouncing down the straw, hitting the water, coming back up, and doing lots of lovely things that we will talk about. So hello. No one's commented yet. Hello if you're here. Hello, Nicole. That was like a high five that missed just then. Hello, Nicole. Happy bubble day. So, got my bottle, ready to go. We are going to divide this session into 3 parts. Hi, Laura. Let's go kind of mental health, vocal health, and singing technique and exploration. Hey, Jess. Nice to see you both here. So, good morning, Camilla. Let's kick off. And we are going to start with some breathing exercises. We're going to do a bit of James Nestor, a bit of breath today. So one of the things that he recommended, some optimum breathing that could be good for you, is 5 to 10 minutes a day of 5 seconds in and 5 seconds out. So we're going to do that in through your nose for 5 seconds and out through the straw into the water for 5 seconds, okay? And we're going to start this off just to get that pattern in. And if you want to extend that and do 8 seconds, you can do that. If you want to do 4, you can do that. So feel your own body. But let's aim, hi Helen, let's aim for 5 seconds in. And then you can start this off already if you're already ready to go, and 5 seconds out, okay? So let's give it a go. Bubbles for the brain. Yes, beautiful. I love that title. That might just be a blog. Can't speak. If you notice, I've said about 4 things completely wrong. Blog. That might be a blog title. So thank you, Nicole. I will credit you. In for 5. I can't get there again. What's happened to my mouth? Good morning, Naya. Right, in and out. And in. 2. Through the nose and out. And in. And out. 5 in. 5 out. 2 more in. And out for 5. And last one. And out. 5 and 7 now. So in and 7. And in. Everyone okay up to 7? And out. And in through the nose, getting the benefits of nasal breathing, and out for 7, getting the benefits of lengthening your exhalation. 6, 7, and in through your nose and out. Two more in through your nose. Simple practice makes such a big difference. Out, 2, on your mental and physical state, setting you up for the day today. So give this some time just to breathe in for 5 and out for 7. Now, if you can do, let's lengthen it to 9, okay? We're going to really lengthen that long exhalation for 5 and out. Were you okay? If you're not, if you're getting dizzy, then just keep with a 7. And please, I can't see you, so no one pass out at home. If you start to feel dizzy, please sit down and stop bubbling. All right, but we're going to really lengthen that long exhalation. As you do that now, breathing in We're going to see what happens in your lower torso as you start to run out of air. So as you start to really, I would say, empty your lungs on this 9, feel that engagement in your abdominals and breathing in. I've slightly lost count, so I think just do whatever numbers you want in through your nose, but try and lengthen that long exhalation as long as you can. And although you can do your own counts, let's keep this rhythm going because we're going to do a little bit of biohacking and use this rhythm in your own time, just to give your brain some certainty. Okay, so keep going. So anyone who's feeling a little bit anxious, or anyone whose thoughts now are kind of zipping around and going to different places, there's some research that says that rhythm, hearing that nice constant rhythm, helps your brain. Your brain's always trying to make predictions of what's going on around you. What's happening? Are they okay? Am I safe? Am I in danger? What's about to happen? Should I be prepared? What's my body telling me? And if we've got this consistency, something is constant, this rhythm, it can be really good at soothing the nervous system, just telling you that you are okay. So I want to keep that going. And what you'll notice, tell you my tricks here, that in the vocal gym, I do try to talk in a little bit of rhythm here. So I've got my time signature and my tempo going on here. And I do try to keep it quite consistent and to leave these pauses, and it just kind of filters into this little rhythm, just so that you can feel like you're almost on a train. And once you stepped into the vocal gym, and keep your breathing going on while I talk, don't need to listen to me natty, you can just be doing in through the nose and long exhalations, that you start to feel more certain. Now you can biohack this yourself at home. If you feel like you want to go for a walk, try counting when you do it. Count back from 100, visualize the numbers. You can walk in time as well, or get yourself on a train. It always works. I think it's that sensation of moving forward as well that helps, that you're kind of leaving things behind or ready to face things. All right, so we have done some nice deep breathing, which is going to set you up for the day. Hopefully you're already feeling a little bit more calm, but note how you're feeling today. Ask yourself how you're feeling. Let's start to add voice now. So essentially we're doing a bit of accent work, aren't we? Instead of using fricatives, we're using bubbles. So as we breathe out, start to add voice, whatever note you want. And we're going to alternate with long ones in your own time and some short. Okay, 8 short ones, and then a long 8, okay? And like with accent method, we are going to observe the abdominals coming together. That doesn't sound very clear. Let's say lower abdominal engagement on the exhalation because of the resistance, and we are going to observe absolute abdominal release on the inhalation, okay? So we're going to start with the short ones. We're going to go engage, engage, engage. Hey, Christina, engage. 6, 7, and long one, long. Oh, feel those abdominals engage, that gentle engagement connecting with the sound. Then we get to the end, just release. I've lost count, so we'll do short, 2, short, short. Really get that nice and energized. So we bring the vocal folds together, waking them up and also waking up your support. And out. Yes, I think counting lambs is about that. And also because you see the lambs, you're putting, you're kind of, I don't know, you're using different parts, your visual cortex, as well as using that logic-y part of your brain, basically distracting yourself from thinking anxious thoughts. And in. Whew, let's get that going as the vocal folds come together, creating sound. We create that resistance as well here, and we feel that engagement. You're on your long one now. I'm completely losing count, but as long as you do 8 short ones and then 8 long ones, you'll be fine. Let's get the support going. 1. You're not doing anything, but hello, we've got loads of Sing Space coaches here this morning. It's lovely. 7, 8, and a long one. Feel that engagement in your lower torso. Because Hannah's here, let's just refer back to accent method as we do this. So we might as well be using fricatives as we do these short ones. We're going to feel that engagement in our abdominals. And just remember to release between the engagement and also just observe it as a response. Let's do a long one, and towards the end of that long breath, you will feel that engagement lowering your torso and then release. All right, shall we start sliding up? Okay, so we're kind of waking ourselves up, and we're going to let go of that rhythm. We're going to shift it up a bit and just kind of take you to a little bit of a new plane. So also shifting rhythms, I think, is quite a nice way. So we are going to slide up. Why are we going to slide up? Because we're going to lengthen the muscles and ligaments of your vocal folds. Lengthen, and we're going to gradually just go up through your range as they get longer, one step at a time, one note at a time, while we're sending that back pressure down the straw, back up, and then giving them a massage. So as we stretch them, we're giving them a massage. Make sure as we do this that you are not gripping your straw, you're not gripping with your jaw, you're not gripping with your knees nice and loose. You can walk around the room, you can sit down, you can do whatever you want, but we're going to slide up now and just let the benefit happen. Let's pop a little banner on in case there's anyone here who is new, just so you can see what's kind of happening here as we go. Now, I said this bit is all about vocal health, so we're not going to rush it. Slow as you want. Here we go. Such a tendency to rush it, but why? The slower we go, the more benefit we're going to get. Here we go. That's slow, isn't it? 1, 2, through your nose, and we're blowing slow as you can go. You can be thinking down as you go up. You can be thinking up as you go down if you want to. 2, 1, nice and slow. Stretch and massage going up. In through your nose. Slow. Just release. You're exhaling. Think of it like a sigh. One long sigh. Get rid of anything you don't need right now. Right, let those abdominals release as you let the air fill up your lungs. Remember, release on the inhalation, and then let these vibrations that you're making bounce back and give the muscles and ligaments a massage as you go up. Right, we're going to do some little slides, just a few more. Sliding up your range, just on your own. And really ask yourself, where do I feel comfortable? And each time you feel comfortable, just increase it a little bit more and a little bit more. And ask yourself, are you reaching as you go up, or can you release more? Just because the sound is going up, the body can still be melting down. So take some time. You might be today because you want to be there. You might even want to go down. But feel your way around. It's like you've got in a nice swimming pool and you're just kind of swimming around, seeing where you want to be. Or you might be going, right, I want to go and get right up to the top. But if you start to feel tight at the top, come back into your comfort zone. Let's start with where it feels good. And then also, as you do this, and I want you to take a bit of time doing this, note if there's any kind of register breaky clunks up there. You can take it kind of slow. So remember that you're actually giving yourself, this is, I said we were going to do the beginning part, mental health, the second part, vocal health, and the next bit, exploration. So I really want you to take some vocal health time here, remembering that you are getting such a lovely internal massage now from the sound waves, but also you're just getting, you're getting some stretch, and you're also realigning your vocal folds. So you're putting them in that lovely kind of square shape. Now, I remember people at college always saying about this square shape, or people when, talking about it meant nothing. But if you just think about the vocal folds being suspended between the air underneath it and then that back pressure above it, it puts it in a nice aligned place, okay? So often there's too much pressure beneath, which is making them almost bulge upwards. You can imagine it like too much pressure. They get, whoa, what's going on? So we are creating that back pressure now, which is going to make them suspended. So just being here for quite a long time is doing some lovely stuff. Do note those register breaks. I will help you find those. See if you can even find the note where it seems to be breaking. Do you have register breaks? Let me know. If you do have a register break, I want you to increase your resistance and see if that helps. So put the straw a bit deeper in the water. Let me know. And if you can, in the comments, just say no register breaks or say you're having register breaks. And if you are, let me see if we can get rid of them with a bit more resistance. Puff your cheeks out and relax as well, so we don't want any tension. Have a little play around in this area. Anyone register breaking? You can have a little improvise now. Just switch on your music ears. So it's all I'm going to play is this. Just have a little sink into just singing. Don't think about anything. Just think about improvising over these chords. And as it's pop season, see if you can write yourself a little pop song. They're a bit too musical theatre, aren't they, to write a pop song to? Or I'm too musical theatre, but everything I do sounds like it's from a musical. Have a go. Now I can hear Joni Mitchell's both sides now. For anyone who's doing the retreat with us, that's going to be our song of the weekend. So I've been listening to it a lot. Keep having a play around. This is your time just to make up a song. And to switch into music, feeling, not worrying about anything, whilst incidentally gifting your voice back that vocal health. Just another 20 seconds or so, finish off your song and get yourself ready to finish that phrase. Cool. All right, let's wake you up. Get rid of the straws and let us lip trill it out. So, all right, so a bit more biohacking. So we need some little micro goals to get the dopamine in your body, because we've done a lot of parasympathetic play. So we've done a lot of long exhalations, some rhythm, lots of just mindfulness really. So you should be feeling like we've hopefully activated that resting nervous system, your parasympathetic nervous system, feeling kind of safe and calm, hopefully. But we need to get a little bit of dopamine going, a bit of sympathetic activity. Let's hack it. So micro goals, stay in time. Stay with me. stay in tune as well, not like last one. Good. How was that? Did that wake you up? Good. I hope so. Right. So we have done our vocal health. We're going to do a little bit of exploration. So I want you to ask, what would you like to do, or else I will choose jaw release. Tongue positioning and acoustics. Can we do SOVT work whilst moving our tongue, retracting the tongue root, maybe lifting it up? Would that be interesting? How does that change things? Could we do it on different vowels? So despite the closure, could we do what Becky taught us when she joined me last week? We could use our hand instead, so we can open it up and try SOVT work on different vowels. I like that one. Or do you want to do register breaks, or do you want to do a bit of belting? Let me know. I think we will start off while I wait for that to come in. You don't usually give me an answer on here. People are very polite, and I usually no one asks for anything. So do ask away if there's something or anything else that you're experiencing. It could be even alignment or kind of body tension. We could do a bit of massage, anything you want, basically. What do you need right now? So let us try getting rid of our straw. Tongue work without torsion and draw. We can probably do this. We're going to now use our hand. Now, we're gonna play with this. I like this one. Could use some belting. All right, let's see if we can do both. Does this work? I don't know if it's going to work actually. Can we do different vowels? So basically make the hand, it's going to create back pressure. So you want to create a closure in your fist. So you don't want it open here. You want to create a closure. But can we actually change the vowel? Let's have a play. Go through your vowels. A, E, I. They all sound the same, don't O, oo. Okay. They all sound exactly the same. Let's just try running those together because I'm interested. If we can make those vowels internally rather than externally. So let's have a little play around. This is a little bit of improv. We'll do some belting and we'll do some tongue work. All right. Let's put the hand here. So we're going to go A, I, O. So what we're going to explore here, they do feel different here. I remember Dane Chalfin came for a workshop when we were doing, he joined the Sing Space Choir to come for a workshop. I said, what's the one tip that you can give everybody? And he said, vowels are made internally. And at the time I was like, wow, I thought we make them, here. But he was saying that just try making your vowels with a really neutral face. You can try that now. It's really hard. All right. What I found though is everybody found that so difficult because everyone ended up locking. So I tried it in one-to-ones for the next month after that, and everybody ended up, try at home now, see what you're doing, going getting really, really tight. So it's one of those things I think it's really great advice, but we've got to find a way of doing it without getting tight. So try it one more time without the straw. Let's try it again. You can wiggle your jaw around and see if it feels comfortable, and let me know if it feels comfortable, feels good. So you're making them internally in the back room, not the front room, as Ken would say. Any note you want. Take a breath. How does that feel? Good or not good? So let's try it. Let's see if it helps. I don't know if it will, to be quite honest. Let's try it with the fist here. So that but let's take it a bit higher. All right, let me know. Did that feel good? Did it feel making them in the back room, or did everyone get tight here? Let's try it here. So we're going to go. Yeah, so Dane worked with Janice, didn't she? She inspired a lot of his stuff, isn't it? All the kind of primal sound stuff. So that's really interesting. So I think it's really interesting to note the Chinese whispers of really good advice as well. And for the vocal coaches here, and there's a lot of you who are here today, we have to learn that. And that's where it can go very wrong with a still, is that exactly, I'm sure it came from, and actually splat as well. I was taught splat wrong, and I thought I had to push my tummy out. So I thought I had to actually do a kind of abdominal push. And so that's really interesting. Hannah, if you've got any videos on dial a vowel, that would be brilliant. Because yes, I find that a lot of students really struggle with it. So let's play around. Did that feel nice? Let's do A, E, I, O. Tiny subtle changes. Go to the D here. Let's go. I find the I the most interesting, kind of seems to open up. Also, we are working a dual release now because there's no dual engagement on this one, is there? Also, we're going to look at register breaks here. Are you going to have a register break? So we're in an F now. Are you still, what kind of sound are you making? Are you feeling like you need to break? Pushing anything? I'm feeling comfortable. A little bit red in the face and like I'm going to pass out. That was an A. Feeling comfortable, everyone? So I've gone over my register break and I seem to be fine at the moment. Let's keep going. That was a C. How's it feeling? All right. Should we try taking the fist away and seeing how that's changed our voice? So we're going to we'll go a bit faster so that we don't get stuck. We're going to go, so we're doing some backroom singing practice using SOVT. Yeah. It's always, you go, where's my back pressure gone when you remove the hand? The hand is extending our vocal tract and showing us how we can use that to send that back pressure. So still see if you can still let the sound bounce around inside your mouth. All right. Okay, we're gonna go 2, 3, 4. I'll give you time to breathe. Am I letting you breathe? I'm not, am I? All right, let's go. 1, 2. Da 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 da. 1, 2. A-I-O. 1, 2. So 1, 2. 1, 2. One, two, retain it. A-I-O. 1, 2. One, two, A-I-O. And 1, 2. Let's do it. I think we need to run them together to retain it. Breathing seems to reset things, so I want to run them together. So just take a really big breath and see if you can get through the whole thing. 1. All right, I'm about to pass out. Is anyone else getting really dizzy? That was interesting. Thank you for. I think this is a really nice thing to play around with. Laura, you can use, oh, interesting. Masks, yeah, absolutely. So I don't know, how much does it absorb the sound though as well? Or do we have to get ones that have kind of a bouncy, reflective inside? I'm really interested. I think we should do a post on different SOVT tools that you can use, that you don't have to, that aren't SOVT tools. What could we do? Household tools. Should we see if we can? I'm going to post that now. Actually, who can come up with the pictures of themselves using the craziest household implements that you could do? Right, that I challenge you. Take a picture of yourself using something. I'm looking around the room now. What can I use? All right. Over and out. Have a great week. I really enjoyed that. So thank you for joining.